Terry McAuliffe announces today what he calls a historic step forward for the Commonwealth in gun reform. He struck a deal with several House Republicans to pass 2 additional gun laws at the price of dropping the fight against concealed carry reciprocity agreements. WSLS 10's Rob Manch joins us now in the studio. So, Rob, what does this mean moving forward, and is everyone behind this deal?
Well, Lindsay, McAuliffe says what this means is that the 2 bills he has submitted to the General Assembly to reform gun laws in the Commonwealth are going to pass. In return, he's assuring Republicans concealed carry permits from all 50 states will continue to be honored in Virginia. But as you asked, not everyone is happy about this agreement, and one state senator I spoke with today says the fight on gun laws is far from over.
We all came together to make Virginia safer.
McAuliffe and several members of the General Assembly celebrated Friday an agreement he's struck with Republicans would end talks about reciprocity agreements altogether. In return, 2 of McAuliffe's own gun reform bills are set to be passed. The first would put state police at all gun shows and give them more power.
Right now, you go to a gun show, if you have a federal license, they can have a background check. If you don't have the license, you cannot get a background check. Now we will have state police to do background checks for everybody there.
The second would take guns away from people with protective orders against them.
My bill, which requires you, if you're under a restraining order, you have to hand your firearm in within 24 hours.
State Senator Tom Garrett originally opposed ending reciprocity agreements with other states. He says he and several other legislators weren't expecting this unprecedented move.
What I'm doing right now is trying to figure out exactly what the governor's promising, whether or not he even has the capacity to force the Attorney General's hand as it relates to the steps that he's taken.
Garrett currently has a bill waiting to be considered that would take the Attorney General's power of deciding reciprocity agreements away and give it to the legislature. He says the governor's announcement today doesn't affect that fight at all.
My bill is still alive, and my bill would still do that. And if we need to advance that bill based on any action, inaction, or changing of the terms by the governor, then that's what we'll do.
Well, McAuliffe's agreement today still has to be voted on in the General Assembly. Now, right now, the move to end reciprocity agreements for concealed carry permits with 25 other states has been delayed until March 1st until that vote occurs. In studio, Rob Manch, WSLS 10.